we are going to start our numericals. Numerical number 2.1. You have to read the numerical clearly. First of all, you have to understand what the numerical is. A train moves with a uniform velocity. 2.1, problem number 2.1. Train moves with a uniform velocity of 36 km per hour for 10 seconds. Find the distance traveled by it. So you have to find the distance traveled by it. First of all, you have to write down the data. What is the data in this problem? Data means what is given in this problem. Like they have given you velocity, uniform velocities. So we will write velocity. Uniform velocity. You can denote it like V. V is equals to 36 km per hour. So clearly they have given you time in seconds, 10 seconds. So it means you have to change this whole term into meter per second. So we have to convert this uniform velocity into meter per second. So you know how many meters are there in 1 kilometer? 1000. So we multiply with 1000. So kilometers change with now in meters. And per hour means you have to divide per hour time. How many seconds in 1 hour? 3600 seconds in 1 hour as for seconds. So I have converted this per hour into now seconds. Now simplify this, 2 zeros cancel with these 2 zeros, 36 cancel with the 36, only 10 remaining behind. So it means 10 meter per second. So we can write S as per second. So now uniform velocity of that body has been converted into meter per second, that is 10 meter per second. Now what is the next? Time. A train moves with a uniform velocity of 36 km per hour for 10 seconds. So what is time? Time denoted by T equals to 10 seconds. So what you have to find out? Distance S you have to find out. So this is the data which you have to write it down. So after that data you have to think which equation you will use to find the distance. According to the data given, you have to use the equation. You know S is equals to V into T. V uniform also, V also average. So this is the general formula to find the distance. So this equation will be used to find the distance because V is given to us and time is given to us. So only put the value. What is the value of V? We have converted 10. What is the value of time? That is also 10. So 10 into 10 give us 100. What is the unit of distance? Meter. So in the end you have to write meter. So S is equals to 100 meter. So it will be the answer of 2.1 problem. Okay, now next 2.2. In 2.2 is asking us a train starts from rest. Note down, I have told you whenever somebody starts from rest, its initial velocity is 0. So I will write Vi equal to 0. I have written behind there uniform speed, time, distance. You need not to write these things. You can also only write these symbols. So I can write only symbol. Vi denotes the initial velocity, that is 0. Why I have written 0? Because train starts from rest. Rest means initial velocity is 0. It moves through 1 kilometer in 100 seconds. 1 kilometer distance. So distance is 1 kilometer. It means train moves 1 kilometer distance. So clearly we have to convert this kilometer into meters. So clearly 1 kilometer equals to 1000 meters. So it means that train covers distance 1000 meter. In how many times? In 100 seconds. So T denotes the time, 100 seconds, S denotes the time. What will be its speed at the end of 100 seconds? So it means he is asking you his final speed, VF. VF you have to find out. This is the data. So clearly in the beginning I have told you, you have to think according to your data which equation of motion you have to use. So he is asking you to find the final velocity. So you can use this general equation which I told you, like S is equals to V average into T. V average into T. Here V average mean initial velocity plus final velocity over 2 into T. I think you know this equation also. So initial velocity is given to you 0. Just you have to put the value. Final velocity you have to find out. So we'll write final velocity Vf to according to the time, according to the given data. And next what you have to find out, distance is given to you as 1000 meter. So put the value of distance 1000 meter. And time they have given you 100. So T for time. So put the value here 100. Now clearly we can simplify this like this. To cancel this 100 like 50. To 50 the 100. So 0 mean nothing. So it means the value is Vf into 50 equals to 1000. So what you have to find out? Final velocity. So clearly 50 will divide this to find the final velocity. So here you can write Vf equals to 1000 over 50. I think you know this rule. Multiple 50 can divide this value 100. So 0 can be cancelled with this 0. When you divide 5 with 100, answer is 5 to the 10, 0, 20. It means your answer is Vf is equals to 20 meter per second. So it will be the final velocity.